Hi, my name is Dan Olds. I'm an associate physicist at Brookhaven National Lab, where I work as a beamline scientist at the National Synchrotron Light Source II. My research involves combining artificial intelligence and machine learning to perform real-time analysis on streaming data while we're performing beamline experiments. Often, these new AI-driven methods are critical to success during in situ studies of materials such as next-generational battery components, accident-safe nuclear fuels, catalytic materials, and other emerging technologies that will help us develop clean energy solutions to fight climate change. What first attracted me to this area of research is that solving structures using diffraction data can be challenging. This is a classical inverse problem. This means you cannot directly use the data that you measure to see what is going on inside the material. Instead, you have to first use computational methods to model and analyze the data. The process is a bit like performing an atomic Sudoku or a nanoscale crossword puzzle. That's kind of fun and drew me into the field in the first place. Now, as light sources have grown more intense over time, we're able to measure data far quicker than before. We're able to measure things in seconds that used to take days. That means there's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of some of these AI-driven methods to meet the data challenges head-on. My first beam time was actually at a neutron source, not an X-ray source, but the experience is very similar. During that first experiment, you have the feeling just of excitement, that feeling that you were somewhere special, doing something unique that maybe nobody else has ever done before. But along that excitement, there's also the worry, right? The fear. What if this doesn't work right? And then on top of that, there's the very practical career side. You are rubbing elbows with people who are experts in this stuff. Names you've maybe only ever seen on papers or giving talks. And now you're sitting down with them at a lab, drinking coffee, asking them, where do you get the best slice of pizza near the lab? It's all very surreal and fun and exciting. But then you're going in during the middle of the night to do a sample change. There's some weird excitement the first time you do that. Like, I'm doing science that is more important than my sleep. I've got my cup of coffee. I've got maybe a big unhealthy bag of candy. It's 3 a.m. and I'm going to do science that just can't wait until morning. That's an electric feeling that you really get addicted to. The users inspire me. Sure, the 300th time you do a sample change, it doesn't really hold the same excitement it did the first time. But you aren't alone. You're doing this with other people. You're doing this with users, often new users, who have never done this before. And they're going through all those same emotions that you had the first time, and it's kind of inspirational. The science that they are bringing to the facility, this question they are wanting us to help them answer, it deserves an answer. They've come all this way to us because they can't get this answer any other way. That inspires me to build the tools and methods, whether they are a new sample kit, better beamlines, or the next generation of AI-driven analysis software, to understand their data. Don't think that you have to be a pure theorist or a pure experimentalist. The beamline is a place where you can really do both of these things. And I would say you are better for approaching both of them in some regard. I would describe the light source community to those about to enter it is big science, big facilities, big personalities. It's all big, but also weirdly close-knit. Everyone is connected through at most one or two close professional or personal relationships. So it's a funny community that is all crazy in the same way and keeps just terrible hours.